Hi there. I want to introduce my good friend Brad, and also I'm James Knight, your good friend also, and I want to welcome all my good friends out there that are inside the mastermind groups, and anybody's going to hear this. You know what? A lot of people are having problems making money with Facebook and CPA, and I understand that because I was just like you at one time when I first started, and so was Brad, and we all struggle when we first start, and we're trying to actually find out what works, what is the methods, what is that system that really just clicks in, and we can make maybe that $400 a day, or that, you know, that huge amount, maybe $4,000 a month. Brad, what was the most you made in 1 month?
$4,000.
$4,000. I mean, that's huge. I mean, so a lot of guys, that would be like, you can live off that maybe for 3 months. I know a lot of guys out there tell me that. And what is the most you made in one day?
$450.
Wow, wow, wow. And so I guess that you have a system which actually brings you that kind of money usually almost on a regular basis. Am I right?
I have it all mapped out, yes.
Oh my, that is fantastic. I know a lot of people are asking, well, how are you doing it? And I know you have a system. What is like your #1 method to actually make money with the CPA and Facebook?
Well, my #1 method is to create a community around a CPA offer. So instead of building a Facebook page and then monetizing it with finding a CPA offer after you've built a community, what I like to do is seek out a good CPA offer first and build up a community directly targeted to that CPA offer, which ensures high conversions and, at the end of the day, a lot of money in your CPA account.
That's awesome. When you talk about a community, are you talking about a Facebook community, or are you talking about blogging?
I'm talking about it like a Facebook page, yes, a Facebook page.
And what niche do you usually go for? Do you usually go for loans, or do you go for maybe the health niche? I know there's a lot of niches out there.
Well, I mean, you get your cheap niches and you get your expensive niches. I like to do a mixture of both. What's really been working well for me is giveaways. So products like the iPhone giveaways, the iPad giveaways, they have low payouts, but once you have a good amount of traffic, obviously that converts well, it turns into big paydays.
That's awesome. So do you direct your traffic to a Facebook page? Is that what you're doing?
Well, there's two methods that I use. The first one is driving traffic straight from my Facebook page to the offer. And I also have a second method that I like to use, which is included in my course in the last module. It's kind of a bonus. I could have created another course just on this last module, but I'm adding it as a bonus. So what I like to do there is I like to message other page owners. So the idea behind this is you can target an existing community that'll be directly targeted towards a CPA offer. So instead of you finding a CPA offer, spending money to build a page, you go to someone who's already made the effort to build their own page and has their own engaged community, and you marketing directly to them. And the chances are they've never ever seen a CPA offer on their page before. So this ensures a huge return on investment, 400–500% return on investment. And I cover all the ways I do this in Facebook Cash Engine.
Wow, wow. I mean, so when you go into these established communities, do you actually, you know, contact the admin, or do you just go in there and make friends out of everybody, or how do you infiltrate that one group?
Well, I found interacting with the fans directly isn't as effective, and obviously it can get you banned from their Facebook page because they don't want you making money off their Facebook page without getting a return themselves. So what I like to do is message the actual page admin and communicate with them directly. And the majority of these admins they build these pages for fun. They don't realize the true value of their pages and how it can be monetized. So if you pay them $10 for a post or $20 for a post, that's good money for them, and they're happy with that. They don't know the actual return on investment you're getting for your money.
That's totally cool. So how do you actually go about when you actually contact an admin? Do you say, hey man, like, are you looking to make some more money on the group, or what is your method?
Well, what I like to do is just keep it short and simple. There's no need to be elaborate about it. What I like to do is just something simple like, hey admin, I've been a fan of your page for a while. I've got an awesome giveaway for your buyers if you'll let me post a post on your page. I will. What do you think is a good rate for me to purchase a post on your page? Let them give a bid in, and if you want to go lower, you can say no, that's not acceptable. I'd like to give a little bit less. Most of the time, they will lower their price because obviously they don't know the value of their page. But if it's a reasonable offer, I'll take it. And if they ask you what price you think is reasonable, just give them a reasonable price.
That's cool. So you say maybe about $10 a post, would you recommend?
Obviously, it depends on the page size and the engagement and the demographics, but that's around right. Yes.
That's awesome. And it's basically free traffic that you actually get converted towards a CPA offer, if I understand that.
Yeah, exactly. And what I also like to do is opt them in. And the reason behind this is you can build an email list and direct them to a CPA offer directly after opting them in. And the idea behind this is because you earn such a high return on investment, you pretty much getting paid to build a list. You are getting paid. You're not paying to build a list. You're actually being paid to build a list, which I find awesome.
That's cool. Also, when you get paid to build a list, do you have a landing page, a squeeze page, and then you email the offer later on, or what is that method that you use?
I actually have a survey plugin that I actually use. I'll be selling that as well. So I'll have about 3 simple questions in the survey. Something simple like, are you sure you're over the age of 13? Are you sure you're going to put this product that I'm giving away to good use? Do you promise to fill in your details correctly? And the idea behind this is to get them used to saying yes. So by the time they get to the opt-in form or to the CPA offer, their mentality is yes. You know what I mean? So that skyrockets conversions for me. And when I implemented this, it actually doubled my earnings.
Oh, so that's awesome. So I mean, we'll go into the plugin later, but with the plugin, so I guess the plugin actually just keeps on getting them to say yes, which small steps actually lead to big steps. Am I getting that right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. So that's really, it's almost like you start with maybe getting them towards the once they hit it, the plugin is actually where it actually kind of reels everybody in and actually to get them to say yes to the final payday, if I'm getting that right.
Exactly. I've actually managed to get my conversion rates up to 80% using this plugin.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then I think you had a second method, or did you already go into that?
Yeah, the first method was directing my Facebook page traffic to the offer, and the second method was marketing to other people's communities.
So you market through everybody's communities. How do you actually choose the best CPA offer?
Okay, so what I like to do is go into my CPA network. I have my favorite ones that I list on the course and that are easy to get accepted into. And what I like to do is I'll search within my niche. Say I'm giving away an iPhone. I'll search iPhone in the search bar, and I'll just run through the payouts and make sure it's a one-page submit, because once people have to do 2-page submits, the payout might be higher, but the chances of them actually completing the second page are quite low. So what I like to do is look for a one-page email submit, and I'll look for the highest payout for that offer.
That's cool. I also like the zip code ones too, because those are actually easier than the email.
Exactly.
For some reason. The zip code is like you put 33461 whatever, and you get paid instantaneously, because a lot of people are, they say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to put the email, but zip code, they have no problems putting that in. So that's really
Exactly.
cool. And
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a simple way to do. What about people? They're like they're not English-speaking people, and I know that they have a hard time getting into CPA networks. What would you recommend for them? Say that they're coming out of Bangladesh or India or Pakistan, because I know a lot of people there are from Pakistan will be watching this and wondering, how am I going to get in so that I can make this money that you do?
Awesome. Well, I've actually helped out an Indian friend get accepted into my favorite network that I've been using because they don't really favor that traffic. Um, I cover how to get accepted into a CPA network in my course. There's a number of methods. A website is usually required. Um, I encourage them to sign up under my referral link, not because I'm going to earn commission on that, but because I've spoken to my affiliate manager at my CPA network, and she said that if they do sign up under my referral link, that when people are going through the approval process, excuse me, when they're going through the approval process, they'll see they've signed up to under a reputable publisher, and the chances of them getting accepted are higher.
That's cool. Do you mind? Can I show them the inside of like just the first part that we're talking about?
Content.
Okay, cool. I mean, he covers a lot of stuff really inside here. That's why I want to show everybody this. And if you can actually explain the first part, I guess selecting a Facebook page network niche.
Okay, so I cover which niches to go for. There's what I like to call a general niche, which is a niche where you don't have a CPA offer which is directly targeted to that audience. So, for example, if you built up a Facebook page about a celebrity, you don't often find celebrity CPA offers. So what I like to do is promote sweepstakes offers to those general pages, and that normally works quite well for me. But then you go into more targeted niches like giveaways, like iPhone giveaways, Xbox giveaway pages, stuff like that that are directly targeted towards a CPA offer. And those are that's kind of the fork in the road. You can either go with a general niche or a targeted niche.
I gotcha. And then setting up a Facebook page, is that really easy, or do you have to?
That's really easy. That's just for people who don't have any Facebook page experience.
I get that. And growing your Facebook page, what is one method that you would actually grow pretty fast?
Okay, well, I've got obviously the paid method, which is ads, but not everyone wants to spend money growing their communities. So I've got 3 free methods that have worked really well for me over the years, and yeah, so the one I'll give away it's called a share for share.
Mm-hmm.
And I list a whole bunch of share for share groups, which I see a lot of products actually don't release, which is quite surprising to me, because there are these Facebook groups specifically created for people to ask for shares. And what a share for share is you contact someone in a similar niche to you with a similar page to you, and you say, please can you share my page and I'll reciprocate. I'll do the same for you. So it's a targeted share for share opportunity, if you know what I mean. You're both growing your pages, it's mutually beneficial, and these groups that I list in my report where you can go and ask for these share for shares, some of them have up to 18 to 20,000 people in the group. So your chances of finding someone are very high.
That's awesome. And the content generation is key. I guess that's basically just very easy. The more content you put in there, the more people can stick around.
And content generation is incredibly important, because you've got to obviously provide engaging content for your page to keep engagement up, to make sure that people see your posts, and to ensure your reach is high.
That's awesome. And then choosing CPA offers, which we went into.
Yeah.
And then setting up your hosting like a king. I guess you go into what hosting companies go through?
Yeah, I show them how to set up, how to purchase a domain, how to link it to your hosting, just for people who aren't really experienced at that kind of thing.
I totally get you. And setting up a redirect. And what is that? You bind a domain and you just redirect, or how are you doing that?
Exactly. So there's 2 methods to go about making money with CPA and Facebook. The first is direct linking, which is when you set up a redirect, and you'll just post your domain into your Facebook page post, and it will redirect them straight to the offer, and that's exactly what I show them in that module.
That's awesome. And then cashing in, I guess you just making them, ringing up the cash register, right? Or is that it? Or
exactly. I show them what kind of posts actually work the best when trying to monetize your Facebook pages. I cover different strategies, how to diversify your promotional posts to make sure that people see them and people actually click on their links.
That's awesome. And then now what we're going through is setting up a follow-up series. Are you meaning pretty much is that a funnel or a let me see. I'm just quitting this guide. A lot of people contacting me. Setting is that an email follow-up or is that a funnel? What are you saying there right there?
What I talk about there is once, if you don't direct link, you opt them in, and within your autoresponder, whether you with Aweber or GetResponse, I show them how to set up follow-up emails that go out automatically to their list. So once they have a set of, say, 15 or 10 to 15 emails that go out automatically, all they have to focus on is growing their list, and the rest, the monetization is done automatically.
Yep, and this part is top secret. So guys, I'm not going to tell you. You're gonna have to get it really. And then that's pretty much it. It's 52 pages. I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of content that I'm seeing here and everything. And Brad really, he over delivers. That's what's nice because you don't see that too often. And all I have to say is, how much is the front end?
So there's the front end product, and then there's a one-time offer, which I'll be giving away 10 over-the-shoulder video training videos, as well as a couple of cool bonuses I've thrown in, and then I've also thrown in 5 over-the-shoulder case studies that are pretty much 100% transparent. I give away my super secret niches. I give away exactly how I run my promotional posts, how I get viral posts going. It's very transparent.
That's really cool. So you're basically giving everything to them. You have a whole system. It's a business in a box. You're handing it right straight over to them, so they don't think of and don't have to really just do exactly what you're saying. And hopefully that, you know what, they can make $400 on that one day. They can make up to $4,000 or more a month. I mean, this is a system that Brad is actually giving you. Now there's an OTO, and I'm going to tell you, that plugin I'm really interested in. So can you tell us more about the plugin, about the OTO?
Okay, so the second one-time offer is, I call it Pre-Sale Crusher, and it's actually created by Pat Friedel, a friend of mine, and I've spoken to him and managed to get a 50% discount just for my customers. And what this plugin does is, I explained it earlier, it's a survey plugin. So you can get them used to saying yes before they get your offer. I also cover exactly how I set up my surveys in my product to make sure that people don't make mistakes, because as you know, when you're starting out and you're learning stuff, you make lots of mistakes and you waste a lot of money. So I show them exactly how I do it, so they won't have to waste the money and time that I did.
That's awesome. So basically, this is he goes through everything. There's nothing that I'm seeing that you would actually need to actually do the CPA business that he's saying. And so right now, it's on a dime sale. And I think it's around $8 for the front end. I mean, it's really inexpensive. Is that what it is, or Brad?
Sorry, you're breaking up there. Can you repeat that?
How much is the front end? I think it was around $8. It was really inexpensive.
Yeah, it's on a dime sale from, I think it's $7 to $9.95.
Oh, that's wow, cheap. That's very inexpensive, really. That's like a Christmas gift.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, how much is the OTO?
The first one-time offer is $27, and then we also have another option B for the first one-time offer. If people don't want to pay $27, we have a $17 option as well, which is just the over-the-shoulder video training and the bonuses, but no case studies.
I would go for the $27 offer because you need all the case studies, because this is a business that you want to replicate, especially it's a $4,000 a month business that he's been doing. So just go for the whole thing. I would recommend. So I'm going to tell you, thanks for coming on here for short notice, because we just set this up because one thing was that I noticed that what he had there, and I was like, wow. I said everybody can really use this, and especially when he's making $4,000 a month or around $450 a day. So this is really valuable stuff. So I wanted to actually try my hardest to get this out. And I know that we were trying to set it up at 6 p.m. my time, at Eastern time, and it was like 1 a.m. there. So I tried to. So believe it or not, everybody, this was set up within hours of notice. Am I right, Brad? I mean, we just clocked this out and everything because this is valuable information I know everybody's going to need and want in their business. And I'm going to tell you, everybody should really grab this and pick this up because, like I said before, if you want to actually be making money on internet, all right, and anything that's this price, I just grab everything at that price because the reason it's like going to college. It's the more education you have, the better you're going to do. Am I right, Brad?
Exactly right. I just noticed your background. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I work hard at doing that and everything. I have frogs, and I have, a frog here, and I have a money tree right up there. So, you know what? It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy what I do. But I'm going to tell you, you know what, everybody? Brad's a great guy. Where are you from, Brad?
I'm from South Africa.
Wow, that's like, what is that, down there, other side of the world, practically, and everything. So like
Exactly.
I said, guys, we bring everybody all around the world to actually help you with your internet business. What I have to tell you is that go for this. I give 2 thumbs up. I told you guys before, when I give 2 thumbs up, that means just grab it. All right, man. Thanks a lot, Brad, for coming on. And I'm going to actually get back to work and actually make more money doing Facebook ads with CPA. Later on, man.
Thanks so much.